Hello guys, welcome to a new video. We are in a brand new location on the other side of the continent. We're in Sydney. We made it to Sydney. Well, loads of things happened in the last 1.5 / 2 months, let's say. Oh my god, so many things to tell, so many things happened. Look at this, we just got here. I dropped my bag, my big black bag, at the hostel, and because it's only 10 a.m. I have to kill 4 hours. I have to basically sightseeing for the moment before start applying for some jobs, if we find some jobs. In this sunny Thursday morning, let me tell you a little bit about the last 2 months. What happened? Meanwhile, we're admiring the CBD, the central part of Sydney. It's my first time here, and my main goal is to go to the Opera House. You cannot say that you visited Australia without seeing the Opera House in Sydney. Fuck all other cities. Opera House is the one you want to see. And yeah, look at this. Incredibly modern, vibrant. I believe is my kind of city. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it reminds me London. I mean, in many aspects, is organized in the same way, looks the same way, is built by the same people. Anyway, without further ado, let me show you a little bit around. You see, in London, there is a worship, literally, on the Thames, close to the Big Ben. And here they have one as well. Well, this is pretty modern, I mean, at least it looks like. Let me tell you a little bit about the last 2 months. As you know, we're right here on the 15th of July in Perth, on the other side of the continent, and we found a job straight away at the what's called flight center, selling flights, holidays, packages, etc, etc. Then, through a connection of mine, as you might have seen in the last video, I have secured a job into the mines. Was a very entry-level job, and actually was apparently, and I can confirm that, the hardest job in the mine, the so-called offsider, the driller offsider, which means basically you are the slave of a driller. You have to do an extremely heavy job for little pay. Imagine, I was getting paid $34.50 an hour. Yeah, you heard that correct. Definitely not worth it. Well, the adventure lasted only 2 months because the conditions weren't good. And unfortunately, as of now, I am back here in Australia, precisely in Sydney. Why am I saying unfortunately? It's because from the moment I quit that job to today, I have taken a month off. I went to Bali and I stayed there. What did I do? I applied for some jobs, got rejected a bunch of times, nothing more. Now, the reason why I decided to come back to Australia, precisely in Sydney, is because I want to see the Opera House. In case I decide to leave and give up on this adventure just because my mindset is not right, at least I can say that I've seen the Opera House. A positive note in the last 4 months. Let's see. Just have a look around. I end up in a very, very prestigious street. Looks like New Bond Street in London, but filled with great brands. Brunello Cucinelli, Dolce & Gabbana, Hermes, Dior, you name it. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit more about the last working adventure. So, I was an offsider working in the Pilbara desert, in Telford to be more precise, and I was working 12 hours a day, 35 to 40 degrees outside, no breaks, like no formal breaks. Of course, if you had to go to pee or to do number 2, you could, but there was not like a proper break, like 10 minutes so you can sit down, have your sandwich and carry on. No breaks. And the working conditions weren't actually that great, to be honest with you. And what I mean by this is the fact that I was assigned to a camp. However, the rig that I was working on was a bit further from the camp. So I have been put, another incredible shop, Rolex, etc., etc. So I have been put into a caravan of which conditions were extremely bad. And the first time they brought me back to camp, once I complained about that, but the second time when they wanted me to go to the to the caravan, I decided to call it a day. I quit because I generally believe like the working conditions needs to be at least bearable, and the living conditions as well. Imagine working 12 hours and you had to come back to a shared room inside a caravan. The size was 5 square meters, even less. Like imagine a caravan. Plus, you had to cook for yourself, wash dishes, take 5 minute showers, etc., etc. All this with no extra money. Zero. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Compared to the others that are staying at camp, single rooms, AC, everything is cooked for them, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and you had to do this by yourself with no extra money. Like, why? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? So I said, fuck it. I'm not gonna go for it. I don't want to do that anymore. The money were good because, of course, although you're getting the bare minimum for that kind of job, you are not spending any kind of money for 2 weeks straight. So at the end, on your week off, you could splurge. But still, to me, it wasn't worth it. Ideally, I would love to be back into the Fifo environment, but with an easier job, definitely. That one was extremely, extremely hard. And I'm seeing all over the internet. Let me just show you a little bit around. I'm seeing all over the internet guys making $50 an hour, $45 an hour, $40 an hour, doing easy jobs. However, it's just impossible to get in. You get in through recommendations, through referrals. There's no way you can secure a job like that just by sending your random CV. This is what I've experienced so far, and this is what I've seen people doing around me. It's almost impossible. And especially Perth. Everyone goes to Perth looking for that kind of opportunity. So my call is to come to Sydney and let's see how everything is here. I do not have high hopes. The only reason why I came to Sydney is to see the Opera House and hoping that I will be able to land a job in my field, which is sales, like a proper office job. But I have my strong doubts because of the visa. Being on a work and holiday visa, no one wants to invest in you, so it is what it is. I don't know, I will see. But this one was a great recap of my last month and a half / 2. Was a complete hell. And without further ado, let's admire in all its glory the main attraction that this country has to offer on the east coast, the Opera House, which is in theory behind this incredible building. I have seen so many times this avenue where all the shops are located, where everything is happening, where cruise ships get the chance to stop by and let tourists admire. This incredible bridge as well is just fabulous. Oh my god, like I am extremely happy to be here. You know, there are a few things, actually I should say not many things are making me exciting anymore, you know. I've been to so many places and countries, etc, etc. I start to get a bit ungrateful, but these things are bloody incredible. I'm extremely happy and I cannot wait to see the Opera House. So yeah, to be honest with you, just to recap everything, I am a little bit lost, I should say confused. I don't know what to do. I generally don't know what to do. I'm here for a week. I booked myself a hostel for a week. I spent so much money, like £250 for 1 week, sharing a room. What can we do? I don't want to do any hospitality job. I don't want to do constructions because I'm not good at it. I just want to do my thing, but unfortunately this year's luck isn't for me. And let me ask you guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see it? Look at it. The Opera House. Oh my god. The one and only. The Opera House. I cannot believe that. I did it. I made it to the Opera House. Incredible. Oh my god. Sydney. We ticked off the map. Oh my god, Sydney. I cannot believe that. The Opera House. Incredible. What a life. Incredible, guys. I've taken a seat admiring what we've been able to do. Incredible. We reached Sydney and what a lovely day it's outside. We can see the Aboriginal flag, the Australian flag, and behind us we can still admire the great Opera House. Happy days. I'm happy. I could say that I'm happy. Unbelievable. Hopefully one day I'll be able to cross it. Probably you're either gonna get a car or a train. But it doesn't really matter. We've seen it. We've got the official proof that we've been here. We've seen it. Happy days. Well, an absolute beauty. Extremely excited to be here. Happy days. And we did it. We arrived to Sydney and we've seen the Opera House. Life is good. Now, let's get back to the original mission, which is hopefully getting a job. Which job? We don't know. How we're gonna get it? We don't know. I don't know almost anything. I don't even know what am I doing. It has been almost a year. In 1 month and a half, literally a full year since I haven't worked properly. I mean, I've done 2 months and a half worth of work here in Australia, but I'm not even counting that. So I gotta find a way and I gotta change my mindset, because carrying out this way is not gonna help me out in any way, shape or form. Let's see. Alright, so it's lunchtime, 12:30 p.m. I stopped trying the local cuisine. I took a Mackie, and after this I'll go straight away to the hostel. I want to leave the bag and I want to kind of check in, to understand a little bit the vibe of the hostel and get a really quiet place from where I can start sending some CVs. So I will close this video down here. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will see you in the next video, hopefully from Sydney. Who knows? See you.